this is Anna with Anna D Scratch and Crafts. Today I've got a little crafting. This is part one of a series of long steps to do what I want to get done. I ordered these basically because they've got the little holes in them. It'll be delicate work, but I can fill them up with resin to have lots of beautiful little color things. Some of them are going to go into a diorama. Others I'm going to put into scratchers. And who knows what else I'll do with some of the other ones. But the thing is, they came like their jewelry. Basically, they've got the little hook, eye, loop, whatever, to attach. I don't want that. See, that one's got it too. Because it's in my way. It's unneeded. So, I will get rid of it. Little clip. Kind of keep my finger on it. Hopefully it doesn't go flying off. Yay, actually didn't fly off on me. Oops, I clicked the wrong thing. Oh. I think once I put the epoxy in it, you won't see that. But as I've gotten this isn't short enough yet. A little hard to get the whole circle off the first time. So it's gone. Another way to get them off, especially if it's like this one, they're sitting on the edge, take a pair of pliers, crimp it right at that edge and gently, very gently rock it back and forth and they'll come off. It does leave a rough edge though. So if you've got a little drill, or in my case I actually used my pedicure. That's a little too fast. And I've ordered a great replacements for this particular head. Hold on tight. Oops, get back in the camera so you can see what I'm doing. I simply basically, I'm sanding it down, but since it is a small piece of jewelry, or a small piece of, stay in the camera, Anna. Still got a little bit of a clip on it, and I think I'll even out this edge that I cut. Not throwing it away, I can fix it. Actually, where it goes, you probably won't see that I did that. All art has mistakes. There are no mistakes, they're just happy accidents. Okay, sometimes they're horrific accidents, but you can work around most of them. Kind of figure Jackson Pollock's first great art was an oops, he tripped over a can of paint. Okay, if I'm being mean to him, I'm sorry. Occasionally, I don't know if you can see it if I bring it up high enough, getting down in here, a little hard to do with this particular, see, doesn't fit in there. So, thing with having this particular, or most drills, knocked it off on the ground, they have different sizes. So I've got another size here. This one will fit in. Done. I have taken the little connectors off of them. I've smoothed them down so they're ready to go. But if I go to put resin into them now, just lay down like this, that resin's going to fall right out of the bottom. It's just going to seep right out and take off. That is not how this is going to help me. So I learned before, because I did try it without putting anything underneath it and did have it run around tape. So make sure I've got the flat side on the tape, sticky side. And just simply, I should have them all flat side down, but I'll double check real quick. Down. Yep, flat. Down. Flat. Down. Make sure it's not wrinkled. That one's fairly easy to know it's up because it's got that little jewel place. Now this one, let's put those over to the side. They're ready to go now. Just kind of double check, make sure they're sealed. And I start putting resin in them. This one, if you can see, it's bowed. It's not flat. So if I just laid it flat, I've got all, if I pour anything in there, it's just going to run to the center. So I can't put it on tape with these. I need it on its own special tape, because what I need to do, and make sure it doesn't wrinkle, I need to make sure that that tape gets up in to the curve. Now I've never done one that's been curved before, so I'll find out, and we'll find out together, if once I go to start putting in the resin, it doesn't want to roll off and onto, out of it. So we'll learn together. And we're ready to go. Now it's time to fill the charms. And you've seen me use the little measuring cups where I put a little in there and do the colors and whatever. But I'm going to be doing a whole lot of these. I want to kind of do them all at once. So I want more than the 3 colors, which is all the little cups I have. So what I've done is I've got one of the molds that I bought to do the scratchers. It's a little tinier, but they're deeper. So this works, being shallow. I just pour a little in. Now what I've got is I've already picked out 15 different colors and shades that I wanted to use. Now you can see all of it in here. There are 6 rows, doubled, or 7. Doubled is 14, and then 1 more up here. So I can start doing the colors. And I don't need much. Where's my toothpicks? That should be more than enough. That's a nice green. I'm going to let you see me do one more, and then we'll just kind of skip to my being finished with all of them. Get that color off. Don't want them mixing too much. And I've got enough toothpicks that I'm actually going to let one go into each. That way it'll save me from having to clean off the toothpick every time I change a color. And we'll be back when I'm finished with all the others. All the colors are done. It's the 14 that I chose. kind of see them all. And they're basically going to be sort of moved up and out of your sight. You'll kind of see the colors I pull in. So you remember the little taped on. And we can get started. Now basically I did two different colors. One, I'm going to use that on this one here. And I think you need to come up and light better. There. Is the metallic. And this one is a little unusual since it is a lot larger. It'll take a little bit more. The other color I chose was more the alcohol drops. And those will dry a little more clear and appear a bit more jewel-like. So that's an easy one. Now to do one of the smaller ones. And this is where you just sort of decide what color you want. And realize in a lot of these spots, all you need is a teeny tiniest amount. I wouldn't even call it a full drop. Just enough right off the tip of that toothpick. Now some people are very good and they can do this with little pipettes. I tried the pipettes. It's not one of my skills. And I wanted a little red in that one. That one can actually use almost a full drop. Oh, that's what it is. Oops. Now what you may not have noticed on this particular, this is a workstation for me doing some of my other art. I don't want resin on it. You've seen I've got a resin table, but I needed the light and something a little more comfortable because I'm going to be sitting here a while longer. I put down press and seal, kind of a saran wrap. I could have used the saran wrap too, but I grabbed the press and seal first. It's protecting the top, so when I'm through, I just pull it off, throw it away, and I don't have resin on my top. Now let me go fix my oops. Okay, what you see I'm doing is I'm simply taking a paper towel, dabbing, cleaning off the excess. Get back here. And I'm going to lay it down on the tape away from where I made the mess. Mistakes are made. You can clean them up if you do it quickly enough. And should any remain, which it looks like there is, once it dries, I'll be able to use very carefully the end of a tweezer and scrape it up. Tweezer or an X-Acto blade, one or the other. And I'll clean it up. Now let's not take such a big drop so I can control where it goes. Okay. This strip is done. So I'm going to put it aside and grab the next one. And let's see how we fare on this one. I was going to use the green in the leaves. All right, we'll stop there. I'm not sure if this one's going to work or not, but we gave it a try. Now I've got a lot of them and I'm not going to do them on camera. Maybe you've gotten an idea of what I am doing with them. Here's another strip. This may be the last one I'll do on camera. Okay, the last one we put a red gem, or kind of like a ruby. This time I'll go sapphire. This gives you an idea of what I'm going to be doing. There's a whole lot of them to do. I'm not going to have you watch me do all of them, but you got to see some of the shapes, some of the colors I chose, kind of like painting or coloring within the lines. And if you saw the other one, I was saying do each color apart from each other, but there's enough of a ridge between each one of these different segments that I feel safe enough they're not going to blend like they were doing on the other ones. These have more of a hump that the colors have to get over. So as you can tell, they're not bleeding into one another. They are staying apart. So I've got quite a bit more to do, but like I said, I'm not going to do them on camera. By the magic of camera and time, you'll get to see it fairly quickly, but it looks like it's going to take me hours. Quick overview. I finished. They're cured. So I'll take you in for a closer look on how I turned those pretty little golden charms into beautiful resin artwork. Little stained glass. Now what you won't see here are the two that I showed you that were curved. They did not come out. So I just kind of stripped them back to their bareness, and I'll find some other use for them. But you can see all these butterflies turned out gorgeous. Love the leaves. Kind of pick it up so you can get a better view. This, I put some diamond artwork gems in it. And when it's held up to the light, looks beautiful. And this one, I just put different colors in as I was going. Now, I did tell you that I was going to use some for scratchers, and I have indeed made scratchers out of some of them. And how I did that will be in the next video. So, wherever you're at, have a good day, good night, and I'll catch you in the next video, which will be on the scratchers, as far as the arts and crafts go. There will be other scratch card portions up. So give me that thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more of this. And if you're going to subscribe, hit that bell so you know when the next one's up. So y'all take care, and I'll see you later. Bye. And if you enjoyed my video, please press the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't, and the notification bell so you know when my next video is out. Thank you.